Well, guys, it's too wet to cut anywhere. So, got the planters around this morning. And that took a little bit. We'll probably crowd noon now. Saturday. June, whatever it is, 27th, I don't know. 28th, somewhere in there. We're getting her opened up. Bob's running back and forth. Our seed guy Ken just is it not mapping?
It's mapping.
Are you on the right page? I mean, what's the deal?
It's on the main screen.
I know it, but if you swipe that very bottom, that blue, swipe it to the right, and it should give you acres.
It says area total and all, but there's 0.
Alright guys, I gotta bring you back. Where I get in the neighbors. Hey, I found an easy way to get these lids off. You just oil them. Just blow oil all over them. And how you do that is you break that fitting off. It blew it clear out of the cylinder, took the threads out. That looks like a new cylinder, because it is. $600. 2 fittings, 1 3/8 cylinder, $600. Alright, we're loading back up. We just got back up and running. Did I mention that $600? Saturday, June 28th, 3:30. Cody and I got that 80 done. We're going back to the house, make sure Bob got the sprayer up and around. But to move the tender up to Clearwater and knock that 80 out, come back and do the home place. Like to get moved to another quarter after that. See what time it is. You only make plans so they can change. So Cody and I went ahead and started here at the house planting. Bob went to spray, and we think our pump's out. Gonna take it apart now. Doesn't seem to be building any pressure. Hopefully it's the impeller. We have a spare impeller. It's not the impeller. As you know, it's Saturday. We won't be getting one tomorrow. Well, we got the home place done. We got that pump tore apart. The motor, hydraulic motor's locked up. Tomorrow's Sunday. Everybody that we called, buddy-wise, nobody's got a spare one. So, sounds like we're down till Monday. Bob's busy hauling Monday. So that's going to be a fiasco. We're going to Clearwater. It's 8 o'clock now. Another 17-hour day. It'll be 3 hours up there by the time we get up there. Probably leave the tractors up there and bring the tender back. Anyway, long days. Then we'll go down in the morning. Hopefully everything goes smooth. We've got a quarter, 150, a quarter, 100, and then 53. So if we get those done, we'll be caught up with the combine. Close anyway. Close to caught up. Got a phone call. We're up and running. First round. Those beans look like somebody dinked them with something. Irrigated beans. They look funny to me. Anyway, documentation. We haven't sprayed up here yet. Their pivot creates a water hole here. And when have corn up here and they're irrigating, we get a half acre of irrigated corn for free. But when we have wheat in it, they pretty well ruin it. And their pivot road is on us for some reason. We still haven't figured that out. We're on the property line. Their shed's on us. I gotta go around their shed. I've worked up the driveway numerous times. I don't understand why they think. I mean, we try to be neighborly, don't get me wrong, but put the driveway on your side. Hang on, I'll show you where the property line is. So, to me, that driveway is all us. 100%. No questions asked. I planted beans in it, they run them over. Put wheat in it, they run it down. All they have to do is move over 6 feet. Oh, big farmers, they don't have to deal with us little guys. Okay. There's the property line. That was surveyed in the last year. That one and that one. I don't know. I gotta turn. We just got done filling. Time to get back moving. It's about 9:45. And we're about, we're over half done with this 80. Don't take long to fill with our setup. Pretty impressive. One guy pulls the truck up, the other guy fills. Takes about 6 seconds per box. Alright, we're just gonna keep running. So I think we got about 45 acres, 46 acres, or 78 here. So, get her done. Had a pretty rough day and still broke 100 with both tractors, 100 each. We hope to have a lot better day tomorrow. This is the 80 we just cut last night. It's the farthest north farm, so we got it while we were at the house. Gonna work our way south tomorrow. I don't think we can cut tomorrow. We checked those fields this morning. There's water standing in one. The other one said they got 1.25 inches 2 mornings ago. So, see if I can do this one-handed. Wasn't a perfect turn, but we got her one-handed. Ah, guys, I will let you go this time. Later. Morning, guys. June 29th, Sunday. 8 o'clock. Went up and got the tractors from Clearwater this morning. Fueled them, serviced them. Headed down to that south quarter. It's a little rough. Hopefully we can make decent time. Got 310 acres we'd like to get planted today. We'll see. Shouldn't be a problem, but you know we never say that. Janie took service truck back to the house, getting the bean tender, and she'll meet us down there or follow us down there to the field. Might have to send her after breakfast. Maybe run into Brahms and get us a biscuit. Never fails, something's wrong all the time. We're gonna cut this up so we can make a jumper wire. For some reason our auger won't run this morning. Something electrical. Bob jumped around the box. For some reason it's not working this morning. Janie's on the tractor looking for tape. This is her job. Just like that, we're full. Janie's putting the lids on. Bob got this one a little over full. Move some over. Okay, up and running. Set my goal to be running at 10 o'clock. I wanted to make my goal today. It's 8:58, so.
What do you want?
And he's gonna go get gas.
Where are you going? Jeff Brown. He wants a sausage, egg, and cheese biscuit with orange juice and ice.
I want a sausage, egg, and cheese meal, Shane. Get it right, girl. So I told her to slip into Brahms and get us a breakfast.
I guess breakfast burrito meal, Chipotle or whatever the hell it is.
My window's filthy, guys. When you blow a hydraulic hose at the back of the planter, it's amazing how far forward it can get. So anyway, I'm gonna send her to town, get fuel in the pickup, fill a couple gas jugs. Ken is gonna bring us some seed down around 11:30. We should be able to plant. 272, you said? We're gonna plant at 272 degrees. Anyway, he's gonna bring beans down when he gets out of church. We've got a pretty good seed guy. He'll put them on his big tender, treat them, and then bring them to us. He'll just put them in our wagon. So we're planting a 4.6 Bex bean now. We got enough to do this quarter on a 4.6 and the next 100, and then we're gonna go to 4.8. So anyway, all right, I'm gonna make 2 rounds around this quarter. We'll go from there. Your hydraulics or what? What kicked out? Your hydraulics?
No, my GPS.
All right, guys. All right, 2 headlands around the quarter. Sis showed up with some breakfast. Like I told you earlier, this field's a little rough, running 5.7 here. You got to watch for sprayer tracks from the prior farmer. Looks like I lost my acreage. Huh.
These napkins got tater tot grease on, okay?
Alright, I'll bring it back.
Next time I'll bag them separate. Sorry about that.
What if I have to use them later?
What?
So what if I have to use them later?
I guess I already greased up. That shit's quite easy.
Terrible. Alright, guys. We hooked the tender back to the pickup. We had to pull the pickup off. Bob had a fuel filter leaking, and I blew this hose right up here. Just went ahead and made two for the fan drive. $300 and some dollars for two of them. Bought some towels and stuff, so it wasn't all hose, but Jesus, Pete, girl. Damn. I got into her. Come back just a hair. I'll take the damn finger off. Now pull up. Guess she senses we're in a hurry. Ask Bob when he's ready to fill. You need water? Alright, so anyway, replaced one. The other one wasn't good, so we replaced it.
I'll go down the other driveway.
What Bob found, that rag got carb cleaner on it. That's gonna stink. What Bob found was a Wix filter. Careful with that auger out, Shani. The seam on the Wix filter was leaking. That's the second one. Second one we've had to do that. They told us, well, bring it back. We'd like to look at it. So we're gonna send it back to them. Right along the glass where the steel is. Just puking fuel out. Alright, guys. Not done great. It's probably maybe 1:30 now. Bob ran a little bit while I was down. I ran while he went and got seed. He ended up having to go and get seed in our tender. And boy, I can't hold still. I've done 51 acres on this place. Bob probably done at least that, so we're 100 in on 153. Alright, I'm gonna get lined up and get her going here. See what's handed to us today, guys. 2:30. We started this quarter at 9 o'clock, I believe. About done. Another 20 minutes we'll be done. Maybe not 20, but anyway, I don't know. We had that. Hang on just a second here. We had that fuel filter issue. That's how you break planter hitches. They did some ditch work up here, but they didn't put a back berm on it. So now all that water runs down the road and right down the field. Ditches down through here. Anyway, yeah, I had that fuel filter problem. Then before that, Bob had to go get seed. So we had to shut down for that. That planter was down probably close close to an hour. Had to have been down an hour to get the filters and the hoses for this one, so just struggling. Get this one knocked out here, then we'll move. I got 95 acres southwest of here, that way. Get it knocked out, and then we got 51 northwest of it. Like to get both those knocked out today yet. So it's 240, I think. So anyway. Had to put some brake clean on the back window. You can see this one's terrible from the hydraulic oil, but that one wasn't going to be good. So anyway, I just put a little brake clean on a rag and wiped it off. Looks like lunch wagons here. We had that late breakfast, as you guys know. So we didn't have them bring lunch until now. That could be the talk of the neighborhood. Had a little whoop-de-doo there because I was one-handing it. Alright, Bob's yelling at me. I haven't taped much today, guys. Back and forth. Man, creek bottom a little rough. I've got a row unit that's bent a little bit, number 4. And the other day when I blew that hose, it tried to rotate my transport tires while they were down. It must have been what bent that row. My disc isn't running quite true. And rain tonight, they say. So guess what? We're running with it. This is that residue that I whined and cried about the other day. And I'm hairpinning the crap out of it. Bob's got road cleaners. Yeah, you can't see that very well. Hard for you to see. His road cleaners are shoving piles and throwing them out of the way. Probably doing a better job of planting, but definitely throwing some straw around. I don't know, years ago we had a old planter that would not go through some heavy, it wasn't even this heavy, but it wouldn't cut through it. It laid half the beans on the top of the straw. And guys, I'm telling you, that was one of the best bean crops we ever raised. I'm not sure how, but it grew through that straw. Maybe we had enough down that it did get through, I don't know. Probably storying you. That's how I remember it. It's my truth, right? Yeah, pretty hard to tell there. A thin spot and lots of residue. We kind of hope dragging it out. We're running at a 272 degree angle, I believe. So it's a little rough to the combines, but so we were trying to drag it out a little bit. They pulled this old disposal well. Worked around it for years. They just pulled it the other day. Semi tracks around here, it's pretty rough. Oh, those windows are terrible. Alright, I'm just gonna tell you, hadn't taped too much. That's me raising up over their road. watching the radar earlier, and it looks like Oxford got a pretty heavy rain today. Nothing here, but looked like our field over there was under red on the radar. Excuse me, guys. I'm tired. These 17, 18 hour days is killing me. I can do it for a week, 10 days, but then it starts to catch me. Getting old, but I know a lot of guys that are a lot older than me that do it. Alright, like I said, we're just going back and forth, nothing too exciting. I planted, there's 95 acres here. I planted a 15-acre patch on the side of those trees. That's the one where we were running in water with the combine. And guess what? That water has not disappeared. So I got to go around it and kind of make a heck of a mess. I told Bob I'm going to blame Cody for that. GPS wasn't running, and then I tried to freeform some of it. It will be embarrassing, but at least it's right along the highway. GPS get lined back up here. Kind of had her all whopper jawed there. Alright, fellas. Troubles, guys. That hitch pin there has this in it. The door's so hot you can't hold the handle. You can't use any tools out of here. This has got rubber handles. That crescent wrench burned my hand. So it told me row 7, 8, and 9 failed. I looked at 7, couldn't find anything. So I moved on a little bit and kept failing. So I come back, I did find a chain that was off on 8. So put that chain back on, it still failed. Well, when the chain got wadded up, it sheared that right there, which is a Carter pin. I don't know if somebody's put that in there. It's not a roll pin, it's a Carter pin. So I'm going to take the pin out of this one and see if I can put this hair clip back in it. Alright, my guarantee is she'll run till she don't. I'm going to have to bend that a little more. Alright, land, it's hot. $96 degrees. Man, that handle's hot. Oh, wow. That's awesome. Guess that was dirty. Alright, let's see what we got. Still don't. Oh, there goes 9. Ignore 11.
You get hungry?
It's the sensor on it. Yeah, I just did. We had a chain wadded up and it sheared a Carter pin in the shaft. So I think it's supposed to have a roll pin in it and they put a Carter pin in it. So I'm gonna have to jump over here and re-drill or replant this to my right, I guess.
Did you call Ken?
No, I had my hands busy. Alright. Looks like that's going to do it for now. I'm just replanting that line. It come off down there in that bottom as I crossed that creek bottom, so I just had to replant to the point rows here, and then we'll be good. Did I mention it's hotter than the hubs of hell out? Dang, whoever planted that corn along there sure did a pretty job. Oh, come on now. Won't even focus. One miss I got from me to Bob. We're both out of seed. We thought we would be 2 acres short on this farm. Guess what? We're 2 acres short. I turned my pressure way down to keep from blowing the beans up. I moved beans around twice. Yeah, maybe. I turned my pressure down to ½ a pound to keep from blowing them up, but I'm getting ready to run out on 4, looks like.
No, I'm out. What the hell's wrong with that wheel line at the end of that?
Do what?
Look at the gauge wheel. Just back pull my other one.
I don't know. Alright, I cleaned 1 pound of beans out of another row just for this scenario. I just filled the other half of the can. Awesome. And they're all empty. Well, let's see if I can zoom in on that corn now. I'll get out of the way. Not very good. Not very good. Hell, we can't even get the rest of our wheat cut, so why am I worried about a corn crop? How many of your guys, seed guys, bring seed to the field? Bob already moved to the next field. I lack, as I told you, 1 acre down there in the bottom. I'm going to load up as quick as I can. Then Cheney's going to take this to Bob, get him loaded. He'll start on that. Talking rain here about, well, starts showing a chance around 9 o'clock. I think it's about 7:30 now. So anyway, thank God for a good seed, man. I just took a few minutes. Ken's just pulling out. Sorry about that. Ken just pulling out. Cheney just took the rest of the beans to Bob. I loaded this one. He saw that I couldn't get all my boxes. He said, well, just pull up. I'll pull up with you. So we both pulled up as he augured out. Got my next 4 boxes, and we pulled up the 3rd time. Got the last 4. So he understands efficiency. Alright, we're going to get on this line. We're going to make about 3 passes. And we're going to get out of there and get over to Doug's. Alright, we just finished up at 95. So we've done 156, 153, something like that, 95 here today. Skies don't look wonderful. So Bob's over there. Cheney should have him loaded. Hopefully he's running by now. I'm gonna get up here and get folded up and get rolling. There's that dirty window again. Well, guys, it ain't getting better. Storms all around us. Couple little ditches down on this hill. Magnum thinks I'm abusing it. Well, that's hard to see. Can the stress get any worse? No, I shouldn't have said that. Just trying to beat this one. This was our goal, to get this farm done today. That'll give us 305 acres done today. And with all the problems, that's not bad. Problem is, we'd have been done long ago had we not had a couple issues.
He said he'd get it opened up.
Shane just talked to
If
Doug.
that means, I don't know, but yeah, might be a good option.
Shane just talked to Doug, said that he would open his shed up. Tenders.
Over by Conway, it's in between Clearwater, Conway, and right in between our house and Doug's. It's building.
So Doug is going to get his shed opened up in case we need to shove that tender in there. That's the one that's concerning. Slow down just a hair. I've got a buddy that plants beans at 8.5, 9 mile an hour with an old John Deere. We don't make a habit of it, but I have planted over 7 mile an hour many a times. Got her off a little that time. She got a little crazy on me. Alright, guys. See if we can get this one done before storms. Fellas, those are raindrops. 10 after 9. I've got to go there to there. Looks like it quit raining at this very second. Yeah, Bob says sprinkling on him. Alright, it quit up here. Maybe just a tiny little one went through. Bob's a quarter mile south of me on the rest of this field. Sorry guys, a little tough to turn at 8 mile an hour and hold the phone. The problem is, like I said, I have about like 3 acres left, but there's 27 in this patch, and my numbers show 25 on my planner. So I'm watching the monitor close, and at this moment we're still planting. So I'll bring it back. Okay, it's pouring, and I threw a chain off number 9. I had 2 passes left, short passes. So we're gonna have 2 passes. I'm missing number 9. Yeah, it's pouring. All right, gotta get out of here. Shut that noisy thing off. Bob said he had 1 pass left, and guess what? He ran out of seed on number 9. Joined the planet. Yeah, it's getting sticky. Well, we did get it done. The problem is Cheney's sitting up there with the tender and can't get it in the shed. Alright guys, get out of here. We'll holler at you later. Well, I assume that's a little bit of Dirtboard Farms wheat. I sold a little wheat this morning at $4.85. Not great by any means, but guess what? The wolf's knocking at the door. Guys, we had farms last night that got 2.9 inches. So I guess it's a good thing we pushed on the beans so hard to get them in. Alright, I gotta run in and get a check.